Okay, so today I'm going to share with you how can you make sure that you go from daily spending limit of $200 to 10,000, 15,000, $20,000. The reason that Facebook puts those daily spending limit, it's because first you have a brand new ad account. They want to see that you're not using like a fake credit card or someone, because there's a lot of people that use Facebook in order to take fake credit card, run ads, advertise, make money, and they're basically scamming a lot of people. So obviously, you don't want to do that. You want to be, a good ethical drop shipper like we are. And the way that you do it is very simple. The way that you keep it, this is the problem, because you can go from 200 to 10,000 in a matter of 3 to 4 days. But the problem is keeping it. And this is the key. Let's start with how can you do it? Well, the first thing is, as you can see, you have a limit of $199 on this account. And what you want to do is you want to bump the budget to the max. So what do I mean is, the more you spend close to that $200 daily, the more Facebook will say, well, he's spending like almost all the budget. So we should give him a higher limit. Obviously, even though you spend $50 or $20 daily, it will rise. But the closer you are to the 200 threshold, it will be like a big, big jump. Like it will go from 200 to 10,000 in a matter of a few days really quickly. But let's be honest, I'm not saying that you should spend $200 a day on Facebook. If you're testing less than one product a day, it is not feasible. But just testing one product every once in a while will probably take you around 1 week to have a decent spending. So that's the way that I do it. I just use that ad account. That's it. You want to test the product, you use it. You cannot make it higher with page like campaigns. I've tried, it doesn't work. So if you do a page like campaign, it's not going to make it higher. You need to use sales. You need to drive people to your website that wants to purchase, and then Facebook is going to rise you this, not page like campaigns by campaigns, but sales. Because every time that I warm up my account with a page like campaign, it doesn't go up. But now, let's say that we are an example on this account and we have a spending limit of 13,000 per day. So it's quite a decent amount. A lot of you will have more than enough to start testing a lot of products and start making your first 100K, 200K, 500K with dropshipping. No problem. Now the problem is keeping that amount, because everybody in a matter of a weeks, 2 weeks, whatever it is, in less than 2 weeks, you'll be able to achieve spending limit of $13,000. But how can you keep it? This is the real question, because having it super easy. You just need to spend more money. But how can you keep it is the tricky part. Okay, let me not be beat around the bush anymore. Let me tell you how you keep it. Well, Facebook will try to rank your ad account in a certain way. It's not a ways in the front, but it's in their back end. So how do they rank your ad accounts? Well, the first thing that you need to understand is how people react with your ads. So if you have good products and people react, let's say they're happy to see the products, they click on it, they interact with the image, they do a lot of things, a lot of interaction, then what's going to happen is you're going to have a healthy account that will maintain a 13,000. So that's why it is very important that you don't test just crappy product and let me just test something. No, test something that you actually truly believe in, that you actually put effort in. Because if customers don't like your products and Facebook ranks you in a bad rank because you're just testing trashy ass product that nobody wants, then it could affect your chance of finding a winning product and at the same time your ad account spending. But that's not only it. The second thing is the flag, the restriction. So every time that, let's say, you get a flag into your account, so you put something like 50% off today only, you publish it, you have a lot of ads, and you see a lot of them, it says, oh, business practice not allowed, business practice not allowed. Well, now you're getting a lot of flags. If you have a season account, so a season account means that you have your account, it's been running for a while, like a few months profitably, even a few years profitably, then flags don't matter that much, because the that account has, let's say, a higher flag limit. Let's call it that way. But if you have a brand new account and you have 3 flags, you're out. I spoke with someone, like, basically asked me a question. He said, Gilberto, I got my ad account restricted. I only had like 2 strike and I was out. And me, to be honest, we test so many product, and sometimes we have 5, 10, 15 flags in a row, and it doesn't do anything. Why? Because our account has been basically alive for a long time, and Facebook trusts us now. But again, look, flags are going to impact this right here. But there's a good news. Every 6 months, your flag rate goes to 0 again. So it's not like, oh, I got 15 flag, I'm off, I cannot do anything, I'm destroyed, my dropshipping career is over. No, your flag rate, the way that you're getting flag and the way that your account is getting like green, like red cards, every 6 months it goes back to 0. So just make sure that you make as little to no mistake every 6 months, and you should be okay. So this is another way to keep it. Now, there's a way to make it, let's call it bulletproof. So what is bulletproof is making your account stronger by hurting it. It's the same way, let's say you do Muay Thai. So you do Muay Thai, you kick, and you're doing a chin conditioning, and your chin is getting stronger because you're doing a lot of cracks here and there, and they're healing, and your chin is getting stronger. It's the same thing with your ad accounts. So you will get to a point where if you get flagged, you will get your account restricted. But the only way to get it unrestricted is to verify yourself and making sure you're a real person, and saying that, oh, you're sorry, you're just a new Facebook advertiser. And that will make your account verified. And Facebook, even though it's still going to be strict for a while because you did, like, your account was flagged, in the long run, it will be performing better, and it will be stronger and more sustainable because it is verified. It has verified your identity in it. Obviously, you don't want to trigger it for fun, because it could be a chance that you cannot recover that ad account. But if it does happen to you, it's a good thing. That account has been flagged, and I think it was like 5 months ago, 6 months ago, I was able to recover it, and now it's stronger than ever, performing better than ever, and I just like it overall. So, like I said, guys, in order to increase your spending limit to 10,000, 2,000, 3,000, very easy. You just need to spend more, or spend consistently. Every week, you test a product to product, whatever is the amount of product you want to test, but you test consistently, and the rate will be high. How you maintain it high is by having low restrictions, and by making sure that your ad are complying with any policies, and also that people like, comment, share, and you have a lot of interaction. If you do this, then you're going to keep that 13,000, because there's a moment in time where Facebook has enough of you and your restriction, you doing things not correctly, and he's going to cap your daily spending limit to $200. As there's no way on earth you can go from 200 to 1,000 again, or to 2,000. It's just not going to happen. They're going to cap you at a maximum of $200, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure that you test the best product that you can, that you follow every policy possible, and that you stay consistent into the testing, and you don't put like 50% off today like you don't do any bad business practice when it comes down to Facebook, and you will have a healthy ad account. Ad accounts are pretty tricky, but at the end of the day, guys, don't overthink it. If you have a winning product, your winning product, you will see the results. You will see that it's performing great, and it is what it is. So this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. If you have any question, let me know down below. I'll be more than happy to help you with it, and see you on the next video. Peace out.